Michin is ready for a fight.
This woman is a terror to anyone who gets in her way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
Michin, a very resilient and determined competitor in the ring.
Yeah, she boasts a very diverse arsenal, mixing martial arts with street fight toughness.
And she's always ready to start or finish a fight.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
Believe the hype. Jade Cargill has arrived.
A storm has arrived and WWE will never be the same.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill!
Cargill walking to the ring like she owns the place.
Well, I wouldn't want to be the one to tell her she doesn't. Look at her physique.
The living embodiment of star power.
An athletic marvel about to impress once again.
And right here, right now is Jade's time to shine. Bell sounds, and this one's official with Michin. Michin's learned so much from training with members of the OC that she's confident fighting in any scenario.
Michin is so creative when it comes to throwing a beat down on an opponent. In the blink of an eye, Michin can put you in a very bad situation.
Michin knows every inch of the ring and how to use it to inflict maximum damage on her opponents. Michin's not messing around.
And in the opposite corner, chiseled out of granite, is Jade Cargill. Jade is set to launch herself out of that corner like a one-woman wrecking machine.
Well, Jade is absolutely that chick. No competitor in our sport has the potential to redefine an entire industry, quite like the Storm.
Assaulting the knee with purpose.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
For the springboard and miss.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick. Oh, look out. It's on now.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh, man. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to. Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. And just like that, the scales were imbalanced. Uncorks a thunderous chop. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
And she's returning fire. The fight is on, and it's furious. Neither competitor is backing down.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now.
Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand.
What a clothesline! this guy. Oh, splash! Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
Pump kick on target. In attempt, here it is.
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match, well worth it.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill defeating the competition here tonight.
What a win for Jade here tonight, continuing her dominance.
KO is here, ready to throw down.
A man of conviction who fights for what he believes in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
As gritty and tough as they come, KO has to be one of the most hardened superstars anyone can face in this business.
And that is how he has spent nearly a decade as a top name in WWE.
There have been very few folks to main event a single WrestleMania, let alone two. But KO has done just that.
Yeah, KO's not the kind of superstar you'd picture as a multi-time WrestleMania main eventer, but he's made an entire career out of defying expectations.
The Apex Predator is here.
It's hard to believe it's been 2 decades on the hunt in WWE.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Ice water in his veins and death in his eyes.
Randy Orton has left a trail of fallen that has spanned over 2 decades.
And there are very few champions in this game who are more decorated than the Apex Predator.
And we also know that when Randy Orton goes to that place, it's over.
A competitor who knows what he's doing at all times.
That's why there's only one Apex Predator, and his name is Randy Orton. You're going to have to scrap and claw your way against the wily veteran tactics of Kevin Owens.
You're right, Cole, but even that may not be enough. Owens is in a nasty mood tonight.
And we're ready to go with Randy Orton in the ring.
Week in and week out, Orton proves that he is still at the absolute peak of his game. The Viper remains a threat to everyone he stands across the ring from. And the scariest part, you can never tell what's going through his mind.
Yeah, Corey, we all know that Orton views the entire locker room as his feeding ground.
And then there's Kevin Owens, who you have to admit is hard-headed to a fault.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
isolating their opponent's arm, and oh! Goodness gracious. No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Kick right to the gut. Did you hear that impact? These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Reversal. He saw that coming.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Ooh, listen to this crowd driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. I thought they were going to keep that up all night.
Owens over the down hard pop-up powerbomb by Kevin Owens.
2 count, almost ended it there.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Owens sizing him up, getting ready.
Uh-oh. Stop! That could end the Viper's night. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2. A kick out, I don't believe it.
Orton can't be happy that he was almost down for the count, and we all know what happens when the Viper's not happy.
And Owens is livid right now. He thought for
Blast off! Completely missed the mark there. Luthez press. Raining down right hands.
Kevin Owens is down. Could it be over? He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Bam! And a kick.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Closed fist connects. Owens looking sluggish. Things could be winding down for him.
Devastating attack from the Viper.
And going for the pin. Shoulder before 3.
Kevin Owens perhaps showing more fight than sense, but he clearly is still in this one all the same.
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper is adept at remaining on the offensive.
One after another.
Randy's tapping into that place, unleashing the full might of the Apex Predator.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it.
Great thinking to stop Owens. With the counter.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops. KO lining it up. Could be just moments.
Uh-oh.
somehow Orton is down. Making the most of that with the pin.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Certainly a disappointing loss for Randy tonight.
Kevin Owens holds it down and scores the victory.
KO was all business tonight, and it paid dividends. Owens got the job done in this one.
Jimmy Uso is here.
Prepare for explosive intensity.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Made a ruthless move to step out of the shadow of his brother in order to put the range of his talent on full display.
And according to Jimmy, it was well worth it. The only question now is, can WWE handle the real, untethered Jimmy Uso?
Jimmy Uso is always willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Jimmy Uso is hungry for power.
Get used to it, Byron. We are about to witness the ascent of Jimmy Uso.
Jacob Fatu has arrived.
WWE Universe, it is time to say your prayers.
And his weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
You are looking at the new enforcer of the bloodline.
It's almost like a trained wolf that hunts down any prey and tears them apart.
And Jacob has strength, speed, and aggression unlike anyone else in WWE.
Perhaps the most loyal member of the bloodline, but also the most dangerous.
But if that loyalty ever goes away, Jacob might be even more dangerous than ever.
No, Cole, don't even consider that. Jacob's love will never waver.
Jacob Fatu is intimidating as they get, essentially a wild animal in human form.
Well, they don't call him the Samoan werewolf for nothing, Cole. And since coming to WWE, this wild animal has been able to roam free.
Yeah, bad news for everyone who steps in Jacob Fatu's path, but I suppose it's good news for fans of destruction and violence.
But you can't look past Jimmy Uso on the other side of the ring. I don't know what it could be, but I do know Jimmy most likely has a trick up his sleeve tonight.
Uso always has a plan, Saxton. People sleep on how crafty Jimmy Uso is, but that's definitely a mistake.
Oh!
Got out and has now cinched in the hammerlock. Slips out with the counter and able to apply the hammerlock.
What a sweep.
Take it over.
Going for the win here.
No, a kick out.
So resilient.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Springboard.
Springboard elbow. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the...
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Had the foresight to get out of that one. Oh, this. What a headbutt.
And Jimmy realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything it takes.
Incoming. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Deal it from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Fortune.
This could be it. He could win it all here. No, 2 count.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Driving through with the clothesline, sends his opponent all the way to the outside, and I believe the wheels are turning for more. How about a
Suicide dive.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Whip back into the ring.
hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing?
Launching himself from the ropes.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
This is a good strategy against the explosive Jimmy Uso. Trying to slow Uso down as much as possible. Caught with a neck breaker.
just grounded and pounded.
Ooh. Oh, directly to the neck.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows and a stomp to the gut.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in. What a rolling spear.
He's starting to look battered.
Every aspect of your toughness gets tested in a lengthy match, mental and physical.
Crushed in the corner.
Ooh, super kick.
Going to the top.
Uso, Jimmy Uso splash. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
The cover.
What in the world?
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jimmy's proven hard to deal with.
Side.
Pinpoint precision, right on target. And a stop to the gut, too.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Enough is enough. Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Here we go again.
DDT! Jacob about to end this fight.
And he slides him back to the mat. Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not.
I think shoulders down. Jacob going to end it here. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
A tough loss here for Jimmy Uso.
You can already see the effect this loss is having on Jimmy.
Yeah, he's instantly turning this failure into motivation.
The tortured artist has found a family.
At one time, Loomis struggled to find his footing in WWE.
Yeah, but Dexter seems more dangerous now than ever before.
His creepy style fits the Wyatts well.
Take a look at the 1,000-yard stare of Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds.
All these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance. I can't wait to see what unfolds.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
We have Dexter Lumis here, a superstar who is so unpredictable, there's no way of knowing what's going through his mind right now.
I can't deny that Dexter Lumis is on the peculiar side. Lumis doesn't say much, but he's proven to be a feared entity.
And with good reason. Even in a sanctioned match, you don't know where Lumis will come from or how he will strike.
But he's going to be facing one superstar who's always evolving. He told me earlier that he's looking to showcase some new moves.
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch.
And it...
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Moonsault.
Up and boom! Knee drop right on target. You know, Dexter Lumis is a pretty physically impressive superstar. When you take on someone like him, the best approach is usually to try and deplete their stamina.
Here's the pin. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Headlock applied, and look at these punches to the ear. Ouch.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Already he's taken on some damage.
Sharp knee.
Lumis looking to go airborne.
From the top. Diving elbow right on point.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Just kicks out.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Punch connects.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading. Ooh!
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh!
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Fist after fist, neither one relenting here. And that'll end this exchange right there. Oh, and Lumis turns the tables. He's headed up high.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Oh, look at that splash. Two. Fights out at two.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. sky high.
Oh, what a splash! Lumis can sense victory.
He put him away. He picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Lumis clearly thrilled to be your winner, or not?
Lumis is as cold and detached in victory as he is in everything else.
That dude really creeps me out. The EST is here. This is going to be good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy.
Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
I don't know how you can't be nervous when you are prepared for the match of your life against the greatest generational talent in women's division history.
Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who has truly done it all in WWE.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
She is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity. She has got to be ready for the unrelenting power of Bianca Belair.
And don't forget about the dreaded hair whip.
Bianca Belair here, set for one-on-one action. Belair is a highly motivated superstar, always pushing herself in the ring, in the gym, and in doing so, she also manages to force her opponents to push themselves as well.
Yeah, but not everyone can go into the deep waters and swim the way Belair can, Cole. There's highly motivated competitors, and then there's the ridiculous amount of work and effort that Belair puts in.
Proving just why she is the EST.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
She breaks the count quick.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon. Look at this. This can't be good.
Put down face first.
Well, I have to ask, what's the thought process got to be when you're facing up against a superstar like Charlotte Flair? What's the mindset you have to have?
A superstar.
Could she end it here? A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Ouch! The momentum shifted in Bianca's favor.
And hats off to her for stepping up and standing up to Charlotte Flair. Somehow convinced herself she's better than the Queen.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for Belair to build upon.
Oh, continuing to punish them. Ah, just a deadlift back suplex. An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Sit-out powerbomb. This could do it.
Charlotte's still in this.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
With a DDT.
And Charlotte is being controlled here.
Belair is showing no mercy out here.
And now thrown back into the ring. Bianca thinking big from the top.
Oh, bad landing. That's not what she had planned.
Wicked chop block.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there. Looking a little dazed here.
Slingshot. This might be the end here.
And she's not done yet.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Uh-oh, she could be setting up for a submission here.
Wow, the power that take. Hip tossing her way out of a bad situation.
Belair. How strong is Belair? For the match, can Belair get it? She kicks out with force.
She just will not go away.
Belair's got her in her sights.
Bianca Belair.
KOD.
Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now.
2, 3, no, 2 count.
You come at Charlotte Flair, you take your best shot. But the Queen isn't looking to relinquish her crown anytime soon.
And you gotta think that this could be a mental hurdle for Bianca to overcome. Totally helpless at the moment. Buster.
That is it.
And here we go. The Boston Crab. Boston Crab, no more.
Man. Oh, man.
Really just laying it in.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Up high. Diving crossbody.
Charlotte Flair's shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. The Queen's in danger. Say goodnight.
Belair displaying power.
Makes the cover. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
An unfortunate loss for Charlotte Flair.
In the end, it just wasn't the Queen's night. Hopefully, this doesn't enrage Charlotte. This is a man on a mission,
looking to deliver a new brand of judgment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is bristling with confidence as always. Damian doesn't think there's anyone who could truly stand up to him.
A Money in the Bank winner, multiple championship reigns. Priest's resume does speak for itself.
And it says, I am to be feared.
Priest always seems to be looking down on his fellow superstars, on the entire WWE Universe even.
Well, as far as Damian's concerned, they should all be cowering before him. He is to be feared and respected.
Listen to this frenzy for LA Knight.
If any dummies out there don't know, now they know.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
Definitely set to make an impact in WWE.
If this superstar has any prayer tonight, he must enter this battle unafraid of the darkness lurking within Damian Priest.
LA Knight in the ring tonight and ready for the whole WWE Universe to be shouting his name.
There is no question LA Knight knows how to get the crowd going when he's got a mic in his hand. But now it's time to back it up in the ring. Hopefully in this match, he'll let his actions do all the talking.
Either way he does it, I'm sure LA Knight has a lot to say tonight.
And then there's Damian Priest, a superstar who's well-versed in both martial arts and the art of kicking butt.
Yeah, Priest isn't someone to take lightly in the ring. He'll knock you out, he'll toss you around like you're trash, and that's just how he'll get things going. Bam!
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
Boom! And now propped up in the corner. Wicked clothesline.
Elbow drop right on point. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
The arm is locked in.
Hold on, trying to maneuver out. Dropping bombs right now. It escapes.
Corey, what's Damian Priest need to do in this match? What's going to be the difference maker here?
Now's the time for Priest to let cooler heads prevail, Cole. Damian Priest can't get hot or let his emotions take over because we've seen time and time again. That's when he starts making avoidable mistakes in the ring.
Knight was ready for that.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pinned. Immediately powers out.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
And it looked like one of those rare openings Priest gives his opponents was capitalized on there. Oh, what a wind-up. Great defense by Knight. Planted with a neck breaker.
Springboard drop kick. Getting the WWE Universe on their feet. Yeah.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Two. Pushes through after two.
He really thought that was it.
I don't think Priest knows what's coming.
Nice, spins around. Here's the pose. There it is. BFT. Will that stop Priest?
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
Near fall.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Knight's smash mouth style is on display.
And follows it up with a discus clothesline. And he saw that coming from Knight.
He's pushing back now.
That could be the spark Damian was looking for.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Oh!
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Ooh. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Who will break first? That is the question.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Boom. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Priest has his opponent up.
Powerbomb. Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
Makes the cover. No, he beats the count.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Going right into the pin attempt.
2 count. Kicks out. He still has life.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Damian Priest. Crucifix.
Crucifix powerbomb. Is it enough to put the fight away?
Priest gets a huge win tonight.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest with a winning performance.
He really tried, but LA Knight couldn't get it done here.